Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 3 of the ALCS, the Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pounded the Indians 7-0. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. In Game 4 of the NL Championship Series, the Washington Nationals picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 7-4. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Drew Pomeranz will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Drew Pomeranz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91-93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Now the pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Pomerantz has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Missed with a breaking ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Ramirez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit out to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Nope. 1-1. One and two now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Trevor Bauer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12-6 curveball. The only problem is, at times, he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, batting at an even .400. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bauer, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Naquin going back, and it's off the Green Monster. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Bogarts stands at second with 2 gone. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score.
Leading off for the Indians, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 2 hits in 7 tries. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Ball 2.
2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the move again from first. It swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out and a runner on second base. Again, a 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Changeup in for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Betts on at first, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, batting at an even .400. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. First offering on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Soft liner to the right side. In there, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball game.
No question about it. I think one of the things they like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Kipnis. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Tyler Naquin. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A high fastball is in there. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Bradley has a beat on this one, and there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runners off for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chisenhall on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Two pitch just missed.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Lindor, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. This will send a ground ball down to third, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. So 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on the move for second. A little bouncer. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward right field. Chisenhall is in pursuit. 1 out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. There goes Hanley for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag on Ramirez, and they got him trying to steal second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Benintendi's on the move. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bouncing ball foul. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Chisenhall gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Lays off 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 left for the Indians. Halfway home, still no score. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Harrison aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough. Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. And the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
High in the air out to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another full count pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Encarnacion on second. Chisenhall at first. 2 out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. But foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Count still full, 3-2. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Stephen Wright trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Francisco Mejia. Yes, he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, it's not an easy thing being a knuckleball pitcher, but when you see that many in an at-bat hero, it makes it a lot easier for the hitter to center in on it.
Yeah, 100%. You're thinking one thing. In the hitter's meeting, you're not concerning yourself with the occasional fastball he's going to mix in or the occasional breaking ball he might throw 2 or 3 times a game. You are sitting knuckleball and letting the chips fall where they may.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Brantley at second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Cleveland's out in front 5-1. Evan Marshall enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Evan Marshall.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Marshall, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
A little low. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Soft liner towards short. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there. Drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
John Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
The 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The Tribe lead this one 5-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He's got it 1 away.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains 5-2. Dan Otero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Dan Otero.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Chisenhall looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Missed with a slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looped out towards short. And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Tyler Naquin will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Standing in, Francisco Mejia. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
He's running. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
In now, Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Alonso at third with 2 away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're still out in front, 5-2. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Mookie Betts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's on his horse. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way in front of that fastball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail 5-2. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. The pitch. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row. Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Bouncer to the left side. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ramirez over at second. Encarnacion is over at first with one away. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. To short. Bogarts has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Andrew Miller is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
24, Andrew Miller.
Striding in, Josh Harrison. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kipnis is there, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Grounded down the third baseline. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Trevor Bauer is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
9 hits, no errors.